Hey, Steve Basic Architect. Yeah, so, you know, you could question the driver, but when you got a guy named Jesus giving directions, you know we're in good hands here. So yeah, we have the guys from Advanced Green Insulation. They're coming out to a job here, and we are gonna do a whole bunch of work today, and we're gonna capture a lot of it on video. All right, Jesus, so I came outside, I had you open up the truck because I think it's a really important point. You know, spray foam insulation is one of those things that literally gets mixed on site.
You're right.
Right, and it's, you know, everything that we're looking back here, you would think, okay, there's probably some kind of tank. You have some kind of pump that sucks on the tank, it sprays stuff out the nozzle, and like magic, we have insulation. But that's not true.
No, just choose the right company to do the job. It's the most important thing. You can build like $3, $4, $5 million home. The only product can get mixed on site is the spray foam. Even the concrete, they mix.
And they bring it in and put it.
The spray foam was mixed right here. That's why it's important, especially where we at. We are in the most cold part of the
We're
country.
in climate zone 5, if you're wondering. We're up here in New England.
Exactly.
And so a rig like this, like if I went down into, say, Louisiana, I probably wouldn't see a lot of this equipment.
You don't need it. So,
right?
If you do spray foam in Louisiana, you need to have like half the cost what we have inside. You don't need a big truck. You don't need a lot of heat. You don't need a big machine. You don't need a big generator. The only reason we need that big side of rig because we need a lot of heat.
Gotcha.
To mix the product inside.
I gotcha.
So this material has to be sprayed in certain temp, and we have to keep the heat, the box shock heat up, and keep up the hose, everything. Oh, otherwise you're gonna spray, but the foam gonna have a problem.
Yeah, so there's a lot of variables that go into getting the right product in the wall or in the attic. And I think that's one of the problems. Like you hear a lot of people say, oh my God, I would never use spray foam. My cousin did it. The stuff was cracking. It was shrinking away from the wall. But the reality is that in my 30 years, we had one failure. And that one failure was we actually were testing out a soy-based product. And what we didn't really realize was we were waiting for the air temperature to get to, say, 45 degrees to spray, but the wall on the north side wasn't at 45 degrees. And so we sprayed it and it shrunk off of that. But other than that, and I must say, a lot of our insulation, I mean, you've done a lot of our jobs, but we tend to want to work with really good insulation companies because it's important.
It's important. And that's one thing we do is we always walk an extra mile into delivering a best product for our client because you spray a job in today, that means was job and done. You have to the job has to be performed forever. So, and we want to always make sure this is priority for us. And when we build a rig, we put the best of the best. Make sure we can be able to deliver quality on job site.
And I tell people, I mean, one of my favorite comments to all clients is good things cost money.
Good things cost money.
You could find a cheaper insulator, but guess what you get? You get a cheap insulation job. When you look at this gun, and you can see there's basically 3 hoses, right? There's 3 hoses that come in. So there's a bunch of different chemicals at different quantities that are coming in here, getting mixed, and then coming out as closed cell spray foam. And so controlling those quantities. Now, when you were talking about the right equipment, the interesting thing that in conversations with you are, you actually have all of those quantities are computer controlled.
Yes, we have this is a double rig. We have a 2 propulsion machine right here, and those machine is controlled by the late computer and a spray foam mark. It's controlled by Graycon rig. So as you see, we have an ISO, which is the red, and the RAS, it's the B component.
Okay.
So. And that machine, and this one is a air. So you need air.
So that's the propellant that kind of sprays the material
out. Those machines control how much material is going out. So it's controlled right there. Make sure there's no more material to the other. Otherwise, you're gonna start a spray off a shield. And if the machine find it's cold product and start to spray off a shield, it's shut down automatically. That way, we're not going to spray bad foam.
Right. So these computers are basically controlling the quantities that come in there, and you don't have any control. If this thing just shuts off, it means that something is wrong out here that you have to investigate.
And the thing is, Steve, we can control everything through our phone, but to have this kind of setup, it costs money.
Right.
That's why we always try to deliver the best and for our customer out there, which is making us keep and grow our business every day.
And it's like, you know, everything in the building industry is you kind of get what you pay for. It's because there's things that he has in his truck that others don't have in their truck to ensure that you are getting that quality job. Yeah. And with you, we get to do it the right way. Yeah. We don't have to ever worry about doing it again.
And we plow, Steven, to show up in a customer to do a job, and a rig can cost us $350,000, but we know we need that to do the right way. We love what we do.
Yeah. No, and it shows. I mean, I've seen your guys working out there. They're very diligent about what they do. I always said the right material should get the job, right?
There was no bad product. It's a bad applicator.
Yeah. Anyways, I'd love to talk to you. I mean, who doesn't want to talk to Jesus all afternoon? But let's go in and see.
We gotta get the job done.
Let's see some work being done.
All right.
All right, buddy. Let's go.
Thank you.
All right, Build Show. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Certainly not the most action-packed video, but I know a lot of people talk about spray foam and, oh yeah, it's all relied on the guy mixing it on the job site and all this. But to hear Jesus say that, you know, he's investing hundreds of thousands of dollars into each truck to make sure that his mix is getting done properly, the fact that the machine will shut off the sprayer and then the installer is going to have to go and troubleshoot and figure out what's going on before the machine allows them to spray. You know, that industry, the spray foam industry, is coming around and really taking responsibility for what they're doing. Now, with that comes, like any culture, if you will, there's always the ones that want to abuse it. And I'm sure there are guys that, you know, they throw a spray gun in the truck, they go get some chemicals, and yeah, they're off thinking that they're the God's gift to spray foam. And yes, we've dealt with a couple of those. Aside from that, I got 500 plus videos. Yes, go watch them, go check them out. Every week on Friday, 2 videos go up. If you're looking for more, certainly you can find me on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. Smash that subscribe button if you find me on YouTube. And if you still want more, if you want to meet me in person and bring your questions, your experiences, your thoughts, yes, Build Show Live, September 10th, 11th, and 12th. San Antonio, Texas. Yeah, I'm going to be there talking with all of my colleagues. It's really about coming out and having discussions with the vendors, manufacturers, exhibitors, and all of the guests of the show mingling and having really good conversations. It is easily my favorite show of the year to go to because it's the one that injects, you know, the most stimulating conversations I have all year long. Yeah, so hopefully I see you there. San Antonio, Texas. It's going to be hot, even though it's September. Yeah, we're going to cook down there. It's Texas. That's what happens in Texas. But that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed our talk with Jesus. If you are up in New England, give him a quick call. They are one of my favorite contractors up here. And in today's day and age, building means an awful lot. So anyways, I'm Steve Basic Architect. This is The Build Show. Until next time, long live our buildings.